weekend so far. And get out and enjoy the day. If you made it through the week, you had a blessed week. If your family's healthy, you're blessed. You got a roof over your head, you're blessed. You know, because God's been good. God is too good. God is always good. We always have to remember that. Life gets crazy sometimes. We just forget to thank Him for it. Hey, Peanut, how you doing? Good morning. You doing all right? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm just enjoying the day. Don't know what I'm gonna get into, but yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I'm glad to made it through another week successful. Yes, it is. It is a beautiful day. It is. It is. It is. I think I might get out and go back to the park again today, like I did last week. There's always something going on down in the park. It's free, and it's just good to get out and enjoy yourself when you can. It's when you can. But I'm just here for a few minutes just to check in to see how everybody's doing, just to say hello. Cause I don't be on that often, except for the weekends when I ain't working. Cause it be crazy during the week with me working and everything. But I'm here just to talk for a minute about stuff that's been going on. I hope she do, cause this stuff getting crazy out here. This stuff getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. The president done lost his mind. Hello, Marcella. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Things are crazy out here in this world with this war going on. And I just want to know what y'all think about the DOJ trying to sue the Southern Law Poverty Center because they pay informants to try to stop hate crimes and stuff. And it's really sad because police use informants. Every agency uses informants to try to fight against whatever may come against whatever it is. But it seems like when it comes to minorities, we don't have the same rights. We don't have the same privileges as other groups do. And you mean to tell me that we can't have the rights to have an organization to try to help us fight against white supremacies and the and the KKK? Because believe it or not, it's still going on today. It's still happening today. It's still happening. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. You right, Peanut. It's really sad the way this stuff is going on, and it's sad the way that when a certain individual get mad and he doesn't get his way, that's not God at all. And it's sad because when you got a person in power that you know that doesn't like minorities, doesn't like the black community, and comes out and speaks this disparaging remarks against black women in Congress, and you don't and people in the black community I'm not gonna say all, but the ones that support this mess, when they don't come out and denounce some of the stuff that this president is doing to the minority community, they're part of the problem too. We don't, Marcel. We don't stand together. We don't. We don't stand together. Our community is divided. Our community is divided, and there's so much division. So many of our community, the only thing they worried about is the latest things coming out. The what I got today and what I got tomorrow. I want to get this. I want to get that. Minority, they want to think about materialistic stuff. Stuff that really doesn't mean anything. Stuff that doesn't bring value to the sales. And which brings me to this situation here. Everybody going crazy over these Chris Browns and Usher tickets. People out here actually fighting over some Chris Brown and Usher tickets. When the tickets are more than some of the tickets are more than a house payment. And you mean to tell me that you find that more important than other the stuff going on in the world? They need to get their priorities straight for real. Just think if people put that much energy behind politics and behind stuff that's going on in the world that benefits black people. Just think about what we'd be better off at, instead of worrying about materialistic stuff. Yeah, people going crazy over that. Yeah. Just like shoes. It's crazy. Something that's not gonna last. I mean, you taking money and you buying something like over $1,000 for a ticket for one night. What's that one night gonna get you? What's that one night gonna get you? Nothing. Something that you could say that you were there. Something you could say maybe I get to go backstage or this, that, and the third to me. What's that gonna get you in the long run? You out $1,000 when you could have took that $1,000 and invested in something. You could have took that $1,000 if you got kids and invested in them. Make your lifestyle better. You doing better. But we got our minds on the wrong things. We got our minds on the wrong things. And then when you see somebody doing something positive, you want to try to bring them down for doing something positive. You want to try to talk about them because they're doing something positive. We got to learn how to be proactive. Learn how to get more involved with stuff. We have to wake up and realize now that we need to pay more attention to what's going on with the military too. Yeah. Because as we've seen, this whole administration is incompetent. This whole administration is incompetent. I look at it like this. When Biden was president, every man has his issues. But when Biden was president, we had the respect of the world. We had the respect of our allies. We had people that would actually come to this country, invest in this country. Now, we'll become the laughing stock of America because we don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, you're right. That is so right. They selling intelligence. You're right. And the president, he's too naive to realize that China and Russia are working with Iran. I don't care what nobody tell me. They working with Iran. That's how Iran is able to stay afloat the way they are. Russia and China are providing intelligence to Iran to help Iran out with this war. And I've said, Trump's not running the White House. Good morning, just being me. How you doing? How are you? Trump's not running this White House. He's taking his command from the leader of Israel. Everybody know that. He's taking his lead from whatever Israel do. He playing follow the leader. He's playing follow the leader with Israel. Because anything that man tell him to do, he'll do it. He will do it. He will do it. He will do it. And it's a shame. It's just a shame that he's doing. I mean, all these years, all these presidents we had, we've never had a problem. We've never had a problem with Iran. The thing that Obama had in place, it worked. Trump comes along and strips it apart, and it falls apart. Yep, you right, Peanut. You are right. So right. They finally found a nut to do it. And the longer this war goes along, the more money his family's gonna make off of this war. Cause that's all it's about. It's about his family making money off of this war. His sons, his brother, his son-in-law, they're all making money off of this war. They're not gonna tell you that though, because when it come out, they'll lie about it and say it's not true. And I don't know, Peanut, did y'all hear about do y'all follow Candace Owens any? I don't know if y'all follow her any, but the way she been speaking out against Trump and the situation with Charlie Kirk and his wife. Yep. You right, Peanut. But I was looking at something today on YouTube, this lady that she does political stuff. And I was looking at her today, and she was talking about the president came out and said something against Candace Owens, calling her low IQ, and said just a whole bunch of, yeah, you right, she does change. Yeah. You right. I don't follow either. I just keep up with the nonsense of what's going on. But I don't follow her. But the president came out and said something against her the other day. Well, yesterday. But like I always say, she came out against the black community, and it's sad to say, but that's what she get. When you roll around with the devil, that's what you get. That's exactly what you get when you roll around with the devil. That's what you get when you roll around with the devil. Because it's no good. But these days and time, you gotta stay informed with every little thing. You gotta stay informed with, because if you don't, they're not gonna tell you. They don't want it to get out there. They don't want it to get out there. And it's time for our community to wake up, because it's under attack. It's under attack every day. More and more stuff they trying to take away from minorities. And it was all in that Project 2025. It was all in there. Didn't nobody want to believe it. Kamala Harris told everybody what was going to happen if he became president. And it's happening in real time. He said he was going to go after everybody that went after him. He's doing all that, and he doesn't care how he goes about doing it. The way he's going about stuff is not legal. It's not legal at all. But one day he's not going to be president, and everything that he's doing is going to come back to get him. The same things he's doing to people, he's going to have to face the judge for it. Because you can't do dirt and think you're going to get away with it. It's going to come out. 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 It's going to come out whether we see it or we don't see it. If we here to see it, but it's going to come out. I know, yeah. But once he gets out of office, that's when that immunity goes away. And that's the only reason he ran for president. Because he knew them 34 charges that he had and them 34 felonies he had. He knew that he was gone. He knew that he was gone. That's why he ran for president. That's why he ran for president. And I believe misinformed people that wanted to listen to him, misinformed people wanted to believe him and took votes away from Kamala Harris. That's why she didn't win. And plus, I believe I don't know what Elon Musk, what part he played in it, but I know he played a major role in it. I don't know what that thing he called, that Starlight or whatever you call it, whatever. But I think that helped him get votes too, but I can't prove that, so I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna allegedly. I'm not gonna allegedly say it. I'm not, but our people need to wake up though. We putting our efforts into the wrong things, the wrong stuff. We so busy, our community is so busy worrying about Yep, I see. Yep, he won't leave the country. He ain't left the country yet. He not gonna leave. He not, he not gonna leave. He not gonna leave the United States. He not. Did you see the picture that came out of him the other day when he was sitting in that cabinet meeting sleeping? They was on live TV. He's sitting in the chair asleep. Had that been President Biden, they be talking about he need to go. They would probably impeach him right now if they had control of both houses. And that's the crazy thing. Republicans control just about everything. They have not passed one law that I can think of since they've been in control. Yep. I believe I don't want to say it, but I believe he got dementia, if you ask me. I believe it's something wrong. But they don't want it to get out. They don't want it to get out, and they keep saying that he's healthy. But I don't think he's in good health right now. I don't think he's in good health because he don't look like it. He doesn't look like it. I don't think he's in good health. I pray he is, but I don't think he is. I don't think he is. He doesn't look good at all. It look like every day I see him on TV, it look like he's getting older by the day. And I believe, and I'm gonna tell you, and I believe that he knows them. I believe he knows that he's in deep trouble. Yep, you're right. You're right. But I believe that Trump know that he's guilty, and that guilt is playing a major part in his health. That guilt is weighing on him. See, man don't have to do stuff. When you guilty of something, God can make you feel it. God will make you feel it. Whether you like it or you don't like it, God will let you know when you done something wrong. When you done something wrong, you can't escape it. It's gonna be in your spirit, and it's gonna eat at you every day. It's gonna eat at you every day. Because every day that you come out and you say something against, you have to make up another lie to cover up the lie that you made before. That's why mental health is real. Mental health is real. Because you got mental health is real. Yep. She trying to remarket herself. Yeah, exactly right. And she hadn't been. I really hadn't seen her except for that one time when she came out for that press conference that she did that he didn't even know about she was doing. I think I seen the other day. I think I might have seen the other day, but I don't know. But you really don't even see her that much. You really don't even see her that much. And you really don't see Vance. And I think, and to tell you the truth, in some sorts, I think JD Vance is trying to distance himself from Trump. If you ask me, he's not gonna come out and say it, but I think he's trying to distance himself from Trump. I believe he think he done got in over his head. Because at one point in time, he was against Trump. At one point in time, he was against Trump. But now all of a sudden, you for Trump. And that's just, it just baffles me. It just baffles me, man. It baffles me. It baffles me. And you know, he out, and I don't know, but I would love to know where his son's at right now, because you ain't seen them lately either. Usually whenever he have a press conference or something, his sons, they'd be right there with him, but I hadn't even seen them lately. So they probably got them in hiding somewhere, because they already know. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. And you know, did you see what they did when her documentary came out? When her documentary came out on Netflix, how they took Michelle Obama's documentary and put it in the kids section, and then people started protesting about it, talking about how they gonna put Michelle Obama documentary in the kids section of Netflix, and they eventually put it back where it was supposed to be at. I've never seen one person that's so envious and jealous of Obama as Trump is. And the reason is he can never be the man that Obama is. He can never be. Obama can walk in a room right now and be well respected compared to him. He can't walk in a room and be respected. He can't walk in a room and be respected. Because he's full of hate. He's full of hatred. He's just a vile person. He's just a vile person in general. But like the Bible says, I gotta love our fellow man. I gotta love my brother and sister. But I don't have to agree with them. I don't have to agree with them. I don't. They can say whatever they want to say. But I have to love and respect whatever they say or whatever. I have to love every human being. Because that's what God does. God didn't agree with everybody. God doesn't like everything that we do, but he still loves us unconditional. He still loves us unconditional. It's up to us if we want to follow in God's will or not. We have to love our fellow man. Even when somebody comes against us, we still have to love them. That's what, like me. I know I got haters out there. I know I got haters out there because I walked away from certain things. And they hate that I walked away. They hate that I didn't stay in the same mess that they're still in, because they don't know how to get out of it. They evil. They got problems. They got issues deep down inside. They don't feel loved at all. But every time they come out and say something about me, I can just smile and laugh at it and tell them I love them and keep going. Because I'm not going to get in the back and forth with them. They can say what they want to say. They can try to challenge my religion if they want to. But God done brought me too far to make me go back to the way I was. And it would seem like the other people would see some of the foolishness and the caring and stuff that's going on, that they would do the same thing, but they don't want to. They hurt people. They hurt people. The reason why they come after you, Peanut, and they come after C-Dub, and they come after Yolanda, is because they hurt people. They hurt deep down inside. They jealous of what y'all doing. They jealous because y'all channels are growing. They jealous because they want what y'all got, but they will never get it because their hearts are filled with malice and ill will. There's nothing godly in them. There's nothing godly in them. You can always tell when you're doing something the right way. When you're going on about your business and you minding your business and talking about something totally different, and then somebody comes along and say, well, the sky is pink today, when you already know the sky is blue. Like I said, I was in the weed. I was in the bush the other day. I was. Oh, and I meant to tell you, Peanut, thank you. I know you always trying to shield me from stuff. I appreciate that and everything. But you know, they can't harm me, Peanut. They always, the only thing, if you notice, the only thing they say about me, only thing they talk about is my lips, because they pink. They got, if they knew anything, they would knew it's called pigmentation. I got pigmentation in my skin. It was inherited from my, it's in my family, so I inherited it from my grandmother. So when people talk about my skin, or when they talk about it, it doesn't even faze me, because that's the only thing they can say. It's the only thing they can say. But you notice, won't none of them come on camera, will they? Won't none of them come on camera. Won't none of them show their face. Especially the man in the dress, he won't show himself on camera. But we already know what he look like anyway. We already know what he look like anyway. But won't none of them show themselves on camera. I choose not to show myself, but I put pictures up on my post. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of the skin I'm in. I'm in. I'm not ashamed. And I hope they hear this. Cause I know they got 30 different channels where they can go and they can listen in on whatever they want to listen into. But I'm not scared of the skin I'm in. Yeah, I know he's sick of them. I know. Because they do the same stuff. They talk about the same stuff every day. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's not true today. The reason why they don't like C-Dove is because C-Dove is blessed. C-Dove has a family that loves him. C-Dove's out here making moves. And they don't understand that. C-Dove don't have to pretend to be something that he's not. Yolanda don't have to pretend to be something that she's not. And yeah, that goes to show that, yeah. They did him a favor by hanging up. He's better off. Because there's nothing but negative energy. They nothing but demons. That's all they are. Evil spirits. They're nothing but evil spirits. Sparkle, Michael, Jason, and Eagles. They're nothing but evil spirits. And the reason why I say Eagles is an evil spirit, because he called himself a preacher, and he over there sitting over there with this foolishness. He over there condoning this foolishness. If you want to call yourself a minister, whatever it is, how are you going to sit over there and condone this stuff and not correct this stuff that they're saying or doing or calling out saying is wrong? You can't, like they say, you can't serve two masters. You can't serve two masters. You can't call yourself you're going to preach the word and then you're going to sit over here with these people knowing what they're doing. You can't do that. You can't sit there and say that. You can't sit there and you can't get with a good conscience and do something like that. And then you want to sit up on your platform and read scriptures and stuff, and then still you hanging around this person. No, you can't do that. And it's one thing I can say about everybody that I hang around, y'all, you Peanut and C-Dove and Yolanda, y'all know I'll come in and I'll sit there for a few, but it's like you say, after a while I'ma leave. But it's not about that though. It's about the love and support that I have for y'all. And y'all support me. So I'm always gonna come around. It might be for a few minutes, but I'm gonna come around. I'm always gonna come around. Cause I like supporting everybody. I like supporting everybody, no matter what. And y'all are only doing, y'all are defending yourselves, which y'all should, because like I say, for the longest time, yeah. Well, Peanut, I gave you longer than 10 minutes the other night, because I was sitting there listening to you the other night, and I messed around and fell asleep listening to your live the other night. So I actually gave you longer than that, because I was just sitting there listening and I fell asleep. And I woke up and my phone, and make it so bad, I forgot to plug my phone up that night. And my phone went dead because I fell asleep listening to your live. Yep, I sure did. I fell asleep right in there listening to your live. And I woke up, and when I woke up, I looked at the phone. I said, oh no. I fell asleep in Peanut's live. Yep, I sure did. But the crazy part We was all minding our business for the longest time. Everybody doing other things, and these demons, okay. I mean, it's crazy because for the longest time wasn't nobody thinking about these crazy people. We all talking about other stuff, and here they come again. But that goes to show they don't have nothing else to talk about. They don't know how to create their channels. They don't know how to create their channels. They have to stay in the negative stuff all the time. They have to stay in the negative all the time, but they can't. That's why they will never grow. They will never prosper. Because there's no good in them. It's no good in them at all. But I just wanted to come in for a few minutes just to talk. Speak on a couple of things. And just to let the haters know, I'm not fazed about what you say about me. It doesn't bother me. But I'm not going to come out and speak discouraging marks about you. I don't have to. The Bible tells me I have to love you. And that's what I'm going to do. So when you come out and you talk about me, you say this about me, I might respond, but I'm not going to respond the way you want me to respond. Because I'm not going to feed into your chaos. That's how I grown. That's how I grown. Like I walked away almost 2 years ago, and I ain't been back since, and I'm not going back. So when they go low, I'm gonna go high. And I know they might be in here. And if you in here, welcome in. I don't wish no bad luck on you. But I'm gonna get ready to get on out of here. I'm gonna go and enjoy this beautiful Saturday afternoon. But always remember, be aware of everything. Educate yourself. Especially our community. Educate yourself about what's going on. Thank you, sis. You have a great day too. Educate yourself. Get out and educate yourself about stuff that's going on in this world. Because the minority community is under attack. Whether you want to believe it or not believe it, racism is alive and well. And just this week has proven itself. Just this week has proven itself. If you don't believe me, just take my advice and look it up. But remember, God loves us all, and I love all of y'all in Jesus' name. And until next time, I might be live again tomorrow morning, Peanut, reading Bible verses. More likely. But blessing to you and your family, Peanut. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Marcella, for being here. Just being me for being here. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. God bless.